Let us read, and let us dance. These two amusements will never do any harm to the world. Judge a man by his questions rather than by his answers. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. It is forbidden to kill. Therefore all murderers are punished unless they kill in large numbers and to the sound of trumpets. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Those who can make you believe absurdities, can make you commit atrocities. Common sense is not so common. Love truth, but pardon error. I have never made but one prayer to God, a very short one. O Lord, make my enemies ridiculous. And God granted it. I don't know where I am going, but I am on my way. God is a comedian playing to an audience that is too afraid to laugh. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. Dare to think for yourself. Despite the enormous quantity of books, how few people read. And if one reads profitably, one would realize how much stupid stuff the vulgar herd is content to swallow every day. Now, my good man, this is no time to be making enemies. Voltaire on his deathbed in response to a priest asking him that he renounce Satan. Fools have a habit of believing that everything written by a famous author is admirable. For my part, one read only to please myself and like only what suits my taste. God is a circle whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. It is dangerous to be right in matters on which the established authorities are wrong. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one. The secret of being a bore is to tell everything. It is better to risk saving a guilty person than to condemn an innocent one. Think for yourself and let others enjoy the privilege of doing so too. Faith consists in believing what reason cannot. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Ice cream is exquisite. What a pity it isn't illegal. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. Our wretched species is so made that those who walk on the well-trodden path always throw stones at those who are showing a new road. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. The human brain is a complex organ with the wonderful power of enabling man to find reasons for continuing to believe whatever it is that he wants to believe. Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. Prejudices are what fools use for reason.
Optimism, said Cacambo. What is that? Alas, replied Candide, it is the obstinacy of maintaining that everything is best when it is worst. The comfort of the rich depends upon an abundant supply of the poor.
We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. You're a bitter man, said Candide. That's because I've lived, said Martin. What is history? The lie that everyone agrees on. It is not enough to conquer. One must learn to seduce. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. Man is free at the instant he wants to be. The art of medicine consists of amusing the patient while nature cures the disease. Let us cultivate our garden. Sensual pleasure passes and vanishes, but the friendship between us, the mutual confidence, the delight of the heart, the enchantment of the soul, these things do not perish and can never be destroyed. No opinion is worth burning your neighbor for. Men will always be mad, and those who think they can cure them are the maddest of all. But for what purpose was the earth formed? Asked Candide. To drive us mad, replied Martin. The only way to comprehend what mathematicians mean by infinity is to contemplate the extent of human stupidity. It is clear that the individual who persecutes a man, his brother, because he is not of the same opinion, is a monster. One day everything will be well, that is our hope. Everything's fine today, that is our illusion. It is an infantile superstition of the human spirit that virginity would be thought a virtue and not the barrier that separates ignorance from knowledge.